Hello, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is spring break video 4. I believe this is a Thursday. I just got back from picking up Mady and singing Disney songs in the car. Sometimes I force Mady to sing duets with me. I can't put that on video because Disney would sue me. Today my project is, because I finished that corner to corner blanket last night, is to knit a hat with my knitting machine. So I'm going to do a little bit of a run through with some of this Red Heart. I don't remember what this color's called. Icelandic. That should be nice. My husband's ancestors. And then I wanted to try to do a pink on pink hat. And whoops, I got some yarn fraying, and a brown on brown. Initially, I thought maybe I would do something, and whereas I really like that pink and brown together, I don't like this combo as much. And I like that, and I don't know about that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, we'll see. But that's my plan. Now, my crochet corner, you know, I just keep expanding into this basement area. I started out on the little side over there, and then I came over here, and I had this table. There's a table that runs along right there, and it was tucked over here, and I was in this little corner, and now I've stretched out, and I'm like, I need another like little table. Pretty soon my family's gonna hate me. I'll be like, you guys, I need the whole basement area. Get an addition. So what I'm going to do is bring this upstairs to the kitchen table. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my Centro knitting machine. I'll bring my tripod. I'm going to clear off the table because it's spring break. And if you have a family with youngins, maybe even just a husband or a partner, the more people in your home, the more they start using the table as like a dumping ground. Rather than putting trash in the trash can, they just put it on the table. Open packages and mail and throw the riffraff on the table. Come in from a trip, put their bags and keys and everything on the table. So before I can start knitting up there, I'm going to have to clear the table. Because you can see a little bit of the hoard starting right here. But when you have everybody in a house for most of spring break, because my husband does have 2 or 3 days off this spring break, all day, it gets very messy. And these are the days when I think to myself, will I really be that sad when everybody moves out? When I can clear the table at the beginning of the day, and then at the end of the day, it's still cleared. Now, I'm not even talking about a fancy table, like where you have your tablecloth and you have like this, like placemats and all that kind of cute setup. I'm not even dreaming of the day that can sit out there all day, of just the day where I can clear the table, wipe it off, and leave it that way all day. Yeah, that someday will happen. And then allegedly, I'm going to be like, oh, I miss the kids. As right now, I can't imagine that. I know everyone tells me. But anyway, off to clear the table and set up my knitting machine. Probably sing a little bit more Disney. Make Mady work on her duet. We were singing A Whole New World. I'm Jasmine. She's Aladdin. She's not nearly as good as my sister Bree was. But she's young. She hasn't had as much experience as the two of us had together. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then when my husband gets back from the Y with Jer, they're going to go work out. Mady and I are going to go get flip-flops. Yes, you heard it. Spring break is the time to get yourself a good quality pair of flip-flops. Now, I usually just wear them around the house. Sometimes I forget to take them off when I quit go run an errand, but usually I just like to keep a pair of flip-flops. It gets too warm to wear slippers. So that's my hope for today. And of course, I'll see if Mady can go. I got a gift card for Target, so I'm hoping they have some nice flip-flops. Okay, maybe I'll check back with you while I'm working my knitting machine. Hey y'all, I'm up here, cleared off my table, and I'm working away on my Centro. Here is the Icelandic yarn hanging out underneath. I'm doing 100 rounds. That's what I saw in that video. 100 rows. There's a little row counter over here that tells you how many you're doing. And when I first saw this, there's a little notch here that tells you T is for tube, P is for panel, so you gotta have it on your T. There's a lot of videos out there, so I'm not even gonna bother telling you how to get started. There's plenty of people telling you. I don't know that I do it right because the videos I've seen don't give you a really good view at the little pickets. So I did 2 extra cranks just in case that I need to go and, like, I don't know, take my needle and like whip stitch around the edge, because this is the part that I had problems with last time because I'm not very fluent in knit, is what were the stitches that I needed to pick up. Clearly I missed a few. So I'm going to be very particular and very careful. I can figure out how to scoop them up off of the little pickers here. I can figure that part out. But how to close it up at the other end, that's where I'm gonna need some work. So I just wanted to show you how far along. It is kind of tedious, and as Doris said in her video, the Centro is by no means an Addy. It's kind of like a toy, an expensive toy. I wanna say this costs like $70 to $80. We'll see how it goes. There's this gal, I've seen her on, you know when you're like looking at your Facebook and then it has like this little video section and you can look through them? Well, I've seen this gal and she's like, she makes a bunch of hats out of red heart and puts a little pom-pom on them. So, I mean, it's good enough. So I'm gonna just try it. I'm just gonna try it and see how it goes. So this is my sample hat. Maybe I'll make 2 in Icelandic because I've got this much left. I did not pre-ball my yarn. I just have a very loose skein that I'm pulling from. And I'm not using their little tension arm that they have. Last time I used that and my tension was real loose. I'm holding the tension myself with my hand. That way I can feel real consistent. I also don't have their fancy drill. You can buy this attachment to hook to a drill that hooks right here and it goes real fast. I am just hand cranking it. Occasionally I feel like it gets kind of like stuck. The gears like don't click all the way. We'll see how it is. Okay, so I'll stop this, continue to work, get my needle and thread, and then I'll show you, hopefully, maybe I'll get Mady to hold the camera to show you where I'm picking up the stitches. Okay. Bye. Hey you guys, Mady and I are at Target. She's hiding. Oh, there she is. I just came for some flip-flops and then we're walking around the craft school supply section. Nothing too exciting right now. There's all the stuff for the crickets. My Target never got yarn, sadly. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Now we're going down the skincare row. Mady needs something for her face to feel bougie. There they are. That's her favorite section. Hey you guys, so we're in the car after shopping in Target. We're trying to prop you guys up on my purse, so sorry about that. We're gonna do better now. Now, we bought these things in the dollar section, which we did not need, but we bought them anyway. One of the things that we got is this right here. Maddie's gonna hold it up so you can see it. It is a Fidget Surprise Box. Now, you might wanna buy these for your children or grandchildren. I don't know. They were $3 each, and it's like one of those blind things. You open it up and like, what's inside? What could it be? And some of the options are poppets, fidget spinners,
dimple,
whatever a dimple is. One of those like little twisty things. I don't know.
wacky tracks.
Oh,
Mom, you're gonna love this. Is Mom?
There's more than one fidget in here. I was very surprised about
this.
this.
The Pop-It.
A Pop-It ice cream. Now this, to the young elementary kids, is like gold. It's what they trade now. I don't like these things.
The Pop Tubes.
Those are allowed, fidget. I don't allow them in the classroom.
I'll take it.
But Mady can have it. Okay, what else is in this little box?
We have
a
this goes
Pop-It.
on top of your pencil. It's a little dimple.
Oh, well there we go. We got a little tiny Pop-It. This is actually a pretty good bargain, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, usually there's one of these. We have
It's a gooey one. It's in its own plastic.
This is a dimple. You just go like that, so that's a little disappointing.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So we have a little unicorn friend.
These are also gooey. If you take these out of the bag, they are going to be covered in every fuzz or dirt you have in your room.
Unless you put baby powder on them, then they won't.
So we won't open this one. And then
this
a Pop-It fidget
spinner with poppets on it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. And then another gooey one because it's coming in a plastic here.
I think this is a Neato.
I'm actually pretty surprised at how much we're in
These
here.
you can throw on your ceiling and they'll fall back on you.
Okay, let's hold it. It's like a gooey ball.
But it's air inside, so if it pops, it's not a big deal.
Some of these have liquid in them, and when the kids pop them, it leaks everywhere. Okay, put that back in this little bag, and you open up. Oh, and then there's this thing.
Oh yeah, the wacky trash.
These here. Okay, so that was in Fidget Box 1. It's called Fidget
What if
Surprise.
they're all the same?
Well, I don't know. Let me look at the box while Maddie gets the next one.
Okay.
Give me that fidget tube. It says 8 different fidgets in each box. So I'm just saying, ugh, I hate this thing.
What?
I'm just saying that if you're a parent or a grandparent, this is a great $5 gift that you could get. It's in the Target dollar section. I don't know if all Targets have them. They have that like little cheap section.
Second
right
to third grade will really like it.
Well, it's
they are all the same. I should have gotten a different color.
So heads up for that. Maddie and I both got purple, so our fidget boxes are the same.
So no competition here.
I guess that's right. So now she can't steal my stuff. What did you take of mine over there?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so there's different colors. There's a blue one, a reddish one, a
white
purple
one,
and a white one. So get those.
Probably get the blue one if you have a boy that you want.
I'm going to be honest. If you want a good gift for somebody that's like 5th grade and younger, maybe even middle school. Maddie's a middle schooler.
There's some 6th graders who like them, but they're not really allowed.
They're going to love it. Also good for Easter baskets.
Yes.
Okay, we're now going to TJ Maxx. So we'll see you later. Now we're at the TJ Maxx and we're looking at getting Brandon some peppercorns or some salt. And look at all the varieties of salt they have.
We should get that one.
Pink salt. Look at this, you guys. Violet salt. That's my vote.
I'm with pink salt.
Garlic with sea salt. Or the plain Mediterranean salt. We took a picture of all these and we sent them out to Brandon and we're waiting to see what kind of salt he wants. Then we're just going to get this regular old pepper. Okay, let's see. So I'm back home from our trip. Now, as you know, one thing leads to another. We went in to try to find Maddie some serum because this is my advice to all of you guys. Now, I don't really care about skincare. I know that's shocking, right? I just wash my face with a bar of soap, sometimes those cheap makeup wipes that are like $5 for 2 packs. But Maddie wanted a serum. So we're at Target looking at their bougie makeup and whatnot. And these serums were like $19.99, $24.99. I was like, girl, I am not buying you a serum. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's go to TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx has obviously discounted products that are sometimes even fancier than Target. So we went there and they didn't have any in their clearance section that she wanted. But in their regular section, it's some kind of serum. And it's like in this little bottle with a little dropper and she drops it on her face and she rubs it in. It makes her so pretty. And it was $4.99. So I was like, that's fine. $4.99 though, way cheaper than Target. However, this is where the bad things started happening. One is you saw we were looking at the salts and we chose the pink salt with the matching peppercorn with the wood set. I already gave them to my husband, so I can't show you in the video. But then, just before this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to stop this, flash up the picture. We saw these 4 cookie jars. A little Hello Bunny one, 2 gnome ones that were bunnies. I'm trying to think what the 3rd one was, or 4th one. I don't know. I'm going to stop here, insert the videos. You'll see it the 4, and then I'll show you the one that I got. Okay, so now you saw them all, and this is the one I bought. Now, I bought the bunny love. Now, I got my first ever bunny cookie jar at Target in Sturgeon Bay when the kids were little. It was a cute little bunny sitting with a blue bow. You took its head off to get the cookies. Well, sadly, Maddie dropped it and broke one of the ears off, and my husband threw it away. Makes sense, I know, but remember I'm part hoarder, so I had a hard time with that. Then I bought another bunny cookie jar at Goodwill. This was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And both of my sisters, Holly and Bree, hated that cookie jar. And they told me how ugly it was all the time. It was just a beautiful brown bunny just sitting in the grass. And then had grapevines wrapped around its neck. And so I want to say Bree threw that away. She didn't like it. So this is my third cookie jar. Now, I think it's cute. I would prefer a more realistic looking bunny, but this is the best I'm gonna get. They're very rare, bunny cookie jars are. The other thing I bought, which Maddie bought one as well, is this. My classroom theme is rainbows. I'm not gonna use this horrible paint. My husband has better paint downstairs. But you can buy these at Target for $3. That's what it wants to look like. I don't know what mine will look like. It might be red, pink, purple. Maddie bought one as well, and hers is a mushroom. So we're gonna paint these together and have some girl time. The last of this video for today is I started working on closing up my ends. Now this one is easy to do because as you're taking it off the knitting machine, you scoop up the loop. On this side, you have to very carefully look for the loop, you know, as if you were knitting, so you can cinch it. So I've made two. This is the finished hat, the first one I made. I feel like it's a little small, and then I'm gonna put that pom-pom on it. I don't know. So that's why I decided to make one a little bigger. This one had 100 rows in it. This one has like 140 so that I can fold it up for a brim. I can't fold this one up for a brim, but Flynn could if he was wearing it. So this is the pom-pom that I was gonna put on it. But that's it for this day of spring break. This is Thursday. All I've got left is Friday and then the weekend. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.